Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Rebecca, and as promised, I have another set of springtime farmhouse decor for you guys. These DIY projects, I got almost everything in Dollar Tree, and you know, I say springtime, but like half of them are springtime and half of them you could really use any season, any time of the year, but certainly you can customize them for spring and summer. I'm really excited about these. I hope you guys will enjoy, and if you do, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and let me know. Leave me a comment down below, let me know which one is your favorite, and if you're new here, I hope you will consider subscribing, joining my YouTube family, and don't forget to click the little bell so you will be notified whenever I upload something new. All right, let's get started.
For the first one, I'm using this basket from Dollar Tree. If you can find it in gray, black, or brown, you probably don't even need to paint it, but since I only found them in blue and red when I was there, I decided to cover this one with some black spray paint I already had on hand. You'll also probably want to make a bottom for the basket, and for that I just kind of lined up my basket on a piece of foam board that Dollar Tree carries, and then you can trace it or mark it off and just cut it out using a regular knife or an X-Acto knife. I couldn't find my X-Acto knife at the moment, so I decided to just go ahead and do this with a regular knife. Then paint the piece of foam board, which I'm spraying it with the brown hammered effect one that I already had on hand. Any brown paint would be perfect, or even if you have like the wood grain adhesive paper that comes on a roll in Dollar Tree, that would also probably look really great, so you could use that if you prefer instead. I love how this is looking, but I wanted handles on here, and for that I made 2 double knots out of the twine that Dollar Tree sells that comes in a 3-pack in the auto section, and I'm going to make 2 knots here right on each side, and then cut a piece of nautical rope to the length that I wanted the handle to be, and went ahead and put some hot glue on the back of the nautical rope and carefully pressed the ends from those 2 knots that I made onto the glue on the back there of the rope, and then I cut another foot long or so piece of the twine. I added a dab of hot glue on there and placed it onto the rope here. Then go ahead and just wrap the twine around and around the rope and add another dot of hot glue again at the end, that way to keep everything all in place. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing and this makes sense. You can use some tweezers or the end of your scissors if you want, something like that, to press the twine into the hot glue a little better without burning your fingers. Oh my gosh, you guys, I absolutely love how this turned out. It looks so good, but definitely keep in mind that the handles are hot glued together and the base is made of foam board, so as good as it looks, it's pretty much for decorative purposes only, but it'll be the perfect addition to any farmhouse style home decor for sure. Next, I've got a super easy little springtime piece. You'll need one of these wire mesh pencil holders from Dollar Tree and also a piece of brown paper. Now you can purchase a roll of this in Dollar Tree, or if you have any paper grocery shopping bags to recycle, just go ahead and cut a square out of that. I did approximately like a 12-inch by 12-inch square, about so big. It really doesn't have to be perfect. You'll also need the artificial flowers of your choice. I got 2 lavender bunches in Dollar Tree. Just cut those up into the individual pieces and arrange them how you like. It actually works pretty nicely if you lay the flower stems here on one side of the paper and then gather up the other 3 sides and just kind of gather everything up into the center together like this, and it looks like a beautifully wrapped package of spring wildflowers. If you have some leftover burlap material perhaps from another project, you could also use that instead of the brown paper. I think that would look so amazing, but as far as I know, Dollar Tree doesn't carry sheets of burlap material. So for this, I decided to just go ahead and use the paper instead. For the final touch, I did take a little bit more of that twine and just make a little bow on here. Totally optional, but I think it made it really cute. Then I wanted a spring wreath. I'm using one of these willow wreaths from Dollar Tree. You guys, these are a great deal for $1 in my opinion, and they're so versatile for making different seasonal wreaths. I've got 1 bunch of ferns from Dollar Tree also that I'm going to be using for this, and what I'm kind of doing is just positioning the larger ferns in like a sideways V shape, if that makes sense, where I have them meeting in a point here on the left side of the wreath and then just kind of opening toward the right side, where some are going down and some are going up. And then you can use any flowers that you want to on here. These artificial tulips I actually got from the Wish shopping app. I have to say they're one of my favorite purchases that I've actually gotten from Wish. They were really reasonably priced and are great quality, but of course you can use any artificial flowers that you want to. And I'm just staggering and layering the tulips and the ferns on here how I want them to look. And then once everything is kind of positioned and looking how I want it, I go ahead and use the hot glue one by one to put everything into place and hold it down and keep it there. Next, I'm using a sign from Hobby Lobby, which you can get on sale or use a coupon and get one of these for like under $2. So I definitely think it's worth it. Originally, I wanted a wreath that said welcome, but then I saw this sign that says count your blessings, and I decided to go with this. I thought it was really, really nice. I loved the size on this wreath, and I really liked the font, the script style writing on here. I just thought this was so pretty. And like I said, with these on sale or with a coupon, you can pretty much get these for around $2. And I feel like that's just way less hassle than trying to recreate some kind of lettered sign from Dollar Tree. I have a feeling I would have spent more trying to create a sign like this from Dollar Tree. I think you're a lot better off just getting it on sale at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to be just using some of this white paint. I did get the paint in Dollar Tree, and I just wanted to like really lightly cover the top of this. I didn't want to spray paint this one because I really liked the look of how the edges are kind of that burned like dark wood edge to the letters, and I wanted to keep that. So I just lightly brushed some white paint over the top just to kind of lighten it up and give it a more finished look. And then for the final touch, I'm using this ribbon, also from Dollar Tree, to make a bow. And here's a trick, if you're like me and you're not that good at making bows, just go ahead and fold your ribbon so it has 2 loops, one to each side like this, and hold it in the middle. And then when it's the size you want, go ahead and cut the ribbon and hot glue the edges together in the back. And I also glue it so that the center is stuck together, and then that way I can kind of open the 2 sides and make it look like a bow like this. I'm probably not explaining that well, but I hope you can tell by watching me do this how to make a bow. Then I cut another piece to wrap around the center part to complete the look. I think this is looking so cute. Cut 2 more pieces to make the loose ends of the bow, hot glue those underneath to the back of it, and then if you want to, you can fishtail the ends just by folding over the ends there and cutting them with the scissors diagonally up in toward the middle. And there you have it. You'll have little fishtailed ends on your bow. I think this turned out so cute. Okay, for the next one, I'm using a set of the wooden stacking blocks from Dollar Tree to make a tray. There's probably multiple ways to do this, but I basically hot glued 5 of them together in a row like this, and then used hot glue to attach another one on top of the first, third, and fifth. Although I was thinking you might be able to do 2 instead of 3 blocks in the middle and just stagger them on top of the bottom row instead of keeping them all directly in line with the ones below. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can play around with this and do it how you like. So I have 2 sets of 5, one for the top, one for the bottom on each side, so 4 sets in total. And then I did 2 pieces with 1 piece on top centered in the middle for the sides. Again, 2 more on top of that. So just play around with this, set them up how you want, get an idea. Before you actually glue everything together, you can easily stack the blocks and kind of see what they're going to look like and how you want this to turn out. Wood glue or E6000 will definitely give you a stronger hold, but I just wanted to do this quickly, and it really held together just fine like this for me to place it on a table or a shelf. Now for the bottom part, you'll want to again arrange your pieces how you want them first before you attach everything with the glue, so that way you know where you want it. The way I actually lined mine up, gluing them underneath and on the inside of my frame, I had to actually place the last pieces in sideways like this, but it doesn't look that bad. I was fine with it, and it's not really noticeable, especially after I finished painting this. I used 4 more pieces to make little feet under the tray, and I felt like it was just the perfect little finishing touch. And then I did decide to use some wood stain. I already had this on hand, but of course you could leave the wood natural and unfinished, or you could paint or spray paint it any color you want. Once that was all dry, I found these plastic bottles in Dollar Tree. They come with tops, but I took off those and just cut up 2 more bunches of these lavender flowers, put them in the vases like this, and I think this one turned out so pretty. Of course, I do love purple and lavender in the springtime, so maybe I'm partial, I don't know, but I absolutely love how this looks. I thought this one was just so simple and so beautiful, perfect for a springtime farmhouse. I'm actually hoping to use this one in my guest bathroom. Next, I'm using these coasters from Dollar Tree to hot glue them together around the square glass candle holder that Dollar Tree carries to make a little vase. To be honest, if you're just using artificial flowers, you don't even really need the glass part. If you're not going to be putting water in it, you can just glue the coasters together and make a little frame, or you could use a fifth coaster and put it on the bottom and have like a little box to put your artificial flowers in. But if you do want to use real flowers, you will need the glass vase in order to be able to put water in there. You can also make a matching candle holder to go with this, using hot glue to attach the coasters to make a little box frame, and then gluing the square glass candle holder into the top of it like this. I thought something like this might actually make a cute set together, having a tea light or a votive candle in here along with your flowers. So let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you soon in the next one. Bye!